What's up, guys? It's that guy Sean, downtown Seoul. About to meet a friend. I want to talk about partying cheap in South Korea. So, sometimes I say like, oh, I'm not gonna party this weekend. I'm not gonna go out. And then Friday night I'm in my apartment and I'm like, oh, fuck, I'm so bored. What am I doing? I should have decided to go out. I don't want to stay in. This is ridiculous. And I regret it. So going out is important. It's extremely important when you live overseas to be meeting people. And it just so happens that most people go for drinks here. And I'm trying not to drink so much, but just going out for one or two, and even telling my friends like, look, I don't want to party really, really hard. Can definitely safeguard you against getting loaded every single night, living like a vampire, which some people do in this country. Anyway, I notice when I go out sometimes, right? I was like, I need to save money. I need to budget. If you guys watch my channel, I have lots of dreams and ambitions. I want to get into marketing. I want to travel throughout the world. I want to get better camera gear. I need to save up for these things, plus living life. So it can be really, stressful. Anyway, so I would go out sometimes and I'd be like, I'm going to be really cheap, but I don't want to look poor. I don't want people to think I'm poor. I'm not poor. I'm worried about it. So I go with a friend. We go into a place that's free to get in. Okay, I'm saving money. And then what I'd always tend to do is I would buy me and my friend a glass of wine. I'd always buy my friend a glass of wine. And then a little bit later I go, let me get the two of us another glass of wine. So not only am I not, I'm spending a lot of money on me and another person. I'm putting up my bill a lot for really no reason. My friend doesn't need me to buy the drinks. But for some reason I kept doing it. But I was like, I don't want to look poor. It's important that I look rich. It'll bring more money and energy to me, blah, 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 blah. So recently I hung out with a friend I hadn't seen for a while, and he's doing extremely well in his business. Chilled at his apartment, beautiful apartment, and just a really grounded guy. You just get around him and right away you feel switched on because he's just really, really coasting. He's doing really well. You feel like, yeah, I'm going to take my life to the next level as well. And super generous, shares information, is concerned about you. Just, what a great energy, right? So we go, he says, yeah, let's go out one night. So we go together. Every time he gets a drink, he goes to like the 7-Eleven. Come on, let's go to 7-Eleven. Gets a really, really cheap beer for like $2 or $3. Then says, okay, now let's go into the club. Then after a bit, okay, let's go back to the CU. It was amazing. It showed me so much that night. I could have been doing this for months that I've been going out, and I probably would have saved hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. And I could have taken that money and put it into, my YouTube channel. I could have had a better camera by now. But for some reason in my mind, I thought, no, buy the expensive wines. If I look rich, people will think I'm rich, and somehow that will make me rich, blah, 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 blah. It makes no sense. And I used to be like that with clothes as well. I'd spend lots of money on really nice clothes, thinking if people thought I was rich, therefore I would somehow get rich or get opportunities to get rich. It makes no sense at all. I mean, I don't know where I even got that idea from. So I do realize that, the answer also, in a lot of ways I went radical. I was like, okay, I'm not going to go out anymore at all. I'm not going to buy any clothes. I'm not going to go out. I'll just stay in my room and I'll build my way and slowly get rich. But, there's a middle ground. So the middle ground is go out all the time wherever you are, even if you're in your home city. Just spend money really, really cheap. I know one guy I love, one mentor I have, he says he gets a flask and he brings it into the club, goes to the bathroom and takes a sip. I think it's good to, put money into the economy, help the economy keep going. But I mean, if you want to save money, that's a great line of advice. So I just encourage you guys, go out, buy cheap and save your money and put it into your business or any big ideas you have to make your life even bigger than it is. If you have any tips, please let me know what they are. And because no one needs like a big alcohol bill at the end of the month. I know like a couple times in the last year I woke up kind of like in a cold sweat and I had to go the next morning and put my card into the bank and check my bank account because I knew it was a kind of a wild night. I felt really good and just started buying drinks for people, which is so stupid because I'm in no place to be able to do that. I'm in debt. It's just not smart. So anyway, but if you're in the same boat, I hope you feel better by me admitting that, my weaknesses, and that together we can encourage each other, to go to the next level and not keep getting stuck in these stupid cycles of living in our lives and really it's just self-sabotage. I think a lot of times I hang out with people and they're just like, dude, you have so much potential, man. Like, I can see you doing huge things. And they start to wonder, why aren't you doing huge things? Why are you kind of in the same place? And it's just these small little bad habits of spending and investing in the wrong areas and aren't giving back to you and kind of putting money to people that you don't even know, strangers, and it's just kind of going into oblivion and keeping you in the same space. And I'm sure there's lots of reasons for that. Anyway, this meant a lot for me to get out. And I hope I can make more videos about this and give advice, and I can get advice and suggestions. Thanks, guys. That guy's Sean, based in South Korea's Seoul. If you're thinking about leaving your home country and teaching, I definitely would recommend to do it because it's opened lots of doors for me and makes me very excited to be alive every single day. Cool, guys. Take it easy. Peace, peace, peace. Thanks for watching.